Nail Soup Media. We specialize in websites, web communities, and internet products.
Okay, so some topics that I want to do sometime is when a client asks us to go off, like we have recipes for success. We know what to do. So when a client says, well, I like what you guys are doing, but I want to do this and I want to do that. It's like, okay, so, we will try to accommodate, but what happens is that when we're used to standard and you want us to do metric, there's going to be a disconnect. They're not going to follow you as much. You may have a map to what you want to do, but because the company doesn't do that on a regular basis, you're not going to get the same attention. You're not going to get the thing. The other thing too is in this business, I had someone recently bitch about us. It's like, they's telling me I need to do this and I do that. I'm the customer. The customer's always right. It's not the case, because the reason why you came to someone that knows what they're doing is because you don't have what you need to be competitive, and you're hiring us to do what's right. You may have gone to Active Rain and you went to your broker and, tech stuff, and you're slapping each other on the back and talking about stuff. But bottom line, if you knew what you were doing on the internet, you wouldn't be looking. So now there's a ton of people that are in this business that don't have the track record. They don't have a recipe. All they want to do is just put cookie cutter sites up. That's it. They couldn't guarantee success if their life depended on it. And that's okay. So for that person, they're willing to do whatever you want because you're paying them to play. Whether they come up with stuff or not, it's on you. So when you get with a company that has a track record, has recipes, and has tons of clients that make money, and you say, okay, I know you make this and you do these things, but I want to turn this Chevy into a Ford and I want to have a Toyota carburetor. There's a cost to that, and then so those are just a couple of things that I want to talk about more in detail. I'm going to also give you insights as far as why programmers disappear, why they don't do things they do, or why they have there's things that happen between the communication, and just like in a relationship, when that other person doesn't talk and walks away, it's because of a breakdown. And I'll give you some of the basics that I know from some of the stories people are telling me as they're coming on board with us. Okay. Oh, also going to cover why your project failed to get done with a programmer, or why it took so long, or why it never happened. Because have another client that's coming that I'm going to identify, you'll probably identify like, oh, okay, that's what happened. That it's how you organize yourself and how you talk to the programmer after you've ordered and they're working on the project. Not 2 weeks later, oh, I saw this other site, and a week later, oh, I saw this someplace else, and oh, I saw this, someone told me an Active Rain told me to do this. How that sabotages your project, ends up where you don't get what you want, and sometimes ends up where you don't get a site at all. And we'll go over that too.